Well, folks, it's about that time. Star Wars: The Force Awakens is it is 10 years old now, and for the anniversary, I'm going to be explaining why it is not actually the same movie as A New Hope. So let's go. Reason number one, Poe immediately leaves the desert. Luke stays on it for quite a bit. There is a defector. Before Vader's redemption, Star Wars is built on clear rebels and the Empire, but Finn defects from the First Order by the start of this one to become a rebel. They return to the desert after Poe tries to return to the desert. Luke admits vocally does not want to go to the desert. There is kind of no Leia in The Force Awakens unless you count old Leia, who is not really the same. I mean, you can construe Rey as one, the kind of Leia, because the damsel in distress role, but like that's so brief and stuff. Uh, Nobody escaped from a Star Destroyer by breaking into a restrained TIE fighter in A New Hope. Um, the intention is less clear in The Force Awakens. Leia coordinates R2, Leia coordinates R2 to Tatooine so he could find Obi-Wan in A New Hope. BB-8 is just kind of told to hide. All right, so the TIE fighters don't chase and shoot at ground targets in the original, although that is definitely something that Empire would be willing to do. There's more loss immediately in A New Hope. Luke loses his family to the Empire, and Rey doesn't. I mean, Rey eventually loses Han, but that's more equivalent to losing Obi-Wan. There were no Rathtars in A New Hope. Reason number nine. Reason number 10, false pretense in The Force Awakens. Finn pretended he's in the Resistance. No one pretended they were rebels until they were rebels in A New Hope. The Cantina was never directly attacked in A New Hope. In the Force Awakens, it is. There were no riot stormtroopers in A New Hope. They did not have batons in the original. The Death Star is not a planet. Starkiller Base is built into a snow planet and sucked out energy. Number 14, the plan. Getting the Death Star plans is what it was what A New Hope is about. Force Awakens has huh. Okay, I get it now. It was they have the Starkiller base plans immediately. They did not need BB-8 for that. BB-8 just has the Luke Skywalker map. So nobody had hope for Vader until Return of the Jedi. Rey already wants to try and redeem Kylo Ren by this one. Uh, the child relation, Vader was not Obi-Wan's child with Satine, but Kylo Ren is Han's child with Leia. Desperation, the rebels sent Luke to attack the Death Star out of desperation. The Han and Finn and Chewbacca were sent to Starkiller Base just to save Rey as coincidence. Capture, Rey was captured by circumstance. Leia was directly conspiring with the Rebel Alliance and risked herself to give the Death Star plans to R2. Fate, Obi-Wan gave Luke the lightsaber because he had it. Finn and Rey get it because it's fate, it calls to them. Uh, Han does not try and teach Rey, really. Obi-Wan does. So the oldie is not a mentor in The Force Awakens. That's reason number 20. Number 21, Han is not a combatant when he gets killed by Kylo Ren, but Obi-Wan was trying to fight Vader. Luke is not lightsaber trained in A New Hope, but Rey acquires it during the fight on Starkiller Base. He only knows how to move the torpedoes. They meet the Yoda equivalent in the form of Maz Kanata. It took another film for Luke to find Yoda in the original trilogy. And lastly, The Force Awakens ends on a cliffhanger. A New Hope did not. That could have worked as one film if it had to be, but I'm glad they extended it, obviously.